Welcome back to the Final Word on CNN Philippines. I'm Rico Hizon. OPM icon and pop diva Kuh Ledesma's talent is not just limited to music, as seen in the serene space she has made with Hacienda Isabella in Cavite. Kuh tells us about what it's like to be the president and CEO for this destination resort. Kuh joins us now in the studio. Kuh Ledesma!
Thank you so much for having me, Rico.
Wow, Kuh Ledesma is in the house. All right, you have had Hacienda Isabella for 23 years now.
23 and a little bit more, yeah.
And a little bit more. Wow, 25 years is just right around the corner.
Yeah.
Did you decide to set up this resort because you were looking for an investment avenue for your talent fees and or because of your success? Or is it because you just really wanted to have a resort of your own?
No, the resort was an afterthought nung meron ng mga interested who wanted to use it. Apa Ongpin did his wedding there.
Okay.
So we suddenly thought, oh, pwede pala. You know, so, and then...
One of the star anchors,
but,
in the 1990s.
Started with a dream, a childhood dream, to have a farm. So, dapat maliit na house lang. And then, it just became bigger and bigger. Okay, let's raise the roof here. Let's extend here. Naging mansion na. And then, you know, we started building other rooms because friends would come. Yung ganyan lang. Yeah.
And you also have your personal concerts at the Hacienda Isabella.
Recently, after the pandemic, we started, you know, doing our first Valentine's show in Hacienda Isabella. And we did very well. People were very excited, enthusiastic, and they booked overnight stay. And after that, it was a great idea. We started doing a monthly thing.
And how many rooms do you have at this hacienda?
People are surprised that we already have 85.
85 rooms.
85.
And they range from suites to just 2 bedrooms. What kind of facilities do you have?
We have bedrooms for 6, 8. So if you have a team building that you want to bring there and it's okay for them to share rooms, we can accommodate as much as 280 to 300.
All in one go?
Yes. And we like that. We like that. It's good business.
That's good business. Yes. And how involved are you, Kuh, in the business of Hacienda Isabella? Do you deal with all the day-to-day operations?
I have naman people who do the day-to-day, but I'm very involved, even checking the rooms. I tell my girls, for example, you better check lahat ng mga details, pati mga ceiling, I check. Ganun ako I'm into the details.
Like purchasing the food, bed and linens, maintaining the garden,
design,
hiring of personnel, accounting.
And even the design, yes. I want to know, you know, how much was the food cost, what's the net, syempre, you know.
Especially now, you know, with all the rising prices, you really have to also be able to budget your expenses on a day-to-day basis.
Correct. A lot of times, well, in the beginning, we did not really know how to budget. And so we would buy more food than what we need. But it's okay. I mean, we give it to our people after the event. You know, they take home some food. So I mean, it's okay. It's part of our generosity to our people.
And was entrepreneurship really in your DNA, or did you just really learn how to run a business along the way? Because you would have concerts in Manila, you would have concerts overseas, you would be performing all over the world. But was entrepreneurship, did you have to study, or did you just learn it from the operations of Hacienda Isabella?
Well, good you asked me that, because the reason why I wanted to have a farm and build a house and all that is because I wanted to be an architect. Okay. And so everything that you see in Hacienda Isabella is born from my imagination. And it's not perfect. It's rustic. It's we're trying to make it a little more modern, rustic now. But everything is really it's like a hobby for me. It became a business. And for me, it's like, I love having a place like this where the gardens are so beautiful. As you said, sprawling. And I can also share it with my friends. Enjoy a place like this and still share it with other people, the companies that come and all that.
And your home is adjacent to Hacienda Isabella.
I built my home, yes, at the back.
Oo.
The still available 2 hectares. So that was during the pandemic. My people didn't have anything to do. I said, sige na nga, we'll make...
How did you pivot? How did you pivot and adjust during the pandemic?
We did really excellently. Because God is with us,
Yes.
So we were not afraid. A lot of the, in the beginning of the pandemic, in the, when they closed down establishments and all that, I started thinking, oops, I think I'm going to use up my savings and whatever money we have for our people because we have to sustain them. We thought it was only going to be 2 months, something like that. But because we are faith-based people, we believe that God can protect us. We opened the hacienda. Somebody asked us, can you ask Miss Ledesma if we can bring OFWs, about 100 of them? I said, bring them over. We're not afraid. 282 came. They were all so happy because they didn't have a place to stay. Right. The hotels in Manila were afraid to, bring in the people from the other countries, the OFWs. But to us, it's like a ministry. So we gave them Bible classes. We gave them great food. They were so happy.
You were one big happy family.
Yes.
And
yes.
I can feel, Kuh, that you treat every room. It's just like part of your home. That you would live in each of these rooms just like it was your own.
And not one room is the same.
Oh, it's
85 different rooms. Yes, it's unique.
So you have to visit Hacienda Isabella 85 times because
Exactly.
every room is unique. Not just like all the resorts that we see in different parts of the country. All sometimes are just standard.
And we keep improving. We keep improving our rooms. Yeah.
And I'm really curious. It's been in existence now for 23 years. You're now going on your silver anniversary. How do you sustain the quality of the place, the rooms? The upkeep is so important
It's not easy.
as the property gets older.
It's even harder for us because, when it's a hotel, it's one roof.
Yeah.
It's easier. But to us, it's, our houses or, our rooms are separate. There's a house with 4 bedrooms. There's a house with 2. So it's even harder because you have to maintain the gardens. But we check it all the time. And there's a lot of expense on the upkeep. It's not easy. But we continue to pray that, we do well in
God's grace.
God's grace, yeah.
You
And
will
God
always
is
be
good.
blessed.
And God is good, yeah.
And it's now a household name. Everyone knows about Hacienda Isabella. I found out about it, of course, from the partner of one of the executive producers who visited your place for a team building session. Don't you plan to expand beyond Cavite, looking at other properties, using the Kuh Ledesma brand to market your resorts in other places, in other cities or provinces?
Sometimes I think about that, Rico, but for me, I am content. I would rather, I have another dream of another business, which is, something like a Starbucks, but, I want to do it, I want to get into the coffee business. But then what gets in the way is my time for ministry. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm doing very well financially. I have I make from my concerts. To me, that's good. I'd love to make more money, but as far as I'm concerned,
You're
my
happy.
time, my
You're
time
happy
is
and
valuable. I'm
contented.
really content. I'm happy with what I have. I have another project which is a 11, 12 hectares for a subdivision. But that's going to have to wait because there's a lot of things that are happening in the world right now. We believe we're living in the end times. I don't know if that's important for your viewers to hear, but that's written in the Bible.
Yeah.
And it is it's in Revelation.
Well, we have to always live each day to the fullest.
That we're ready.
That we have always to be ready.
Right.
To be ready. That we'll be meeting our Creator. Of course, Hacienda Isabella is named after your daughter. How involved is she in the business?
Well, we get her to sing every time there's a concert. She likes to paint, and she likes to give me the comments. You know, she goes around. She has a very good eye. So that's how involved she is.
What kind of artist is she, Kuh? Is she a serialist artist?
Modern.
Modern art.
Abstract. Yeah.
So, what are the plans for Kuh Ledesma for the remainder of 2023? Just focus on Hacienda Isabella, or do you also have shows here and abroad?
Well, September 23, we're doing an all OPM show at Hacienda Isabella in the garden again.
Oh my God, I love OPM.
Yeah, and the title is
Filipino music.
Oh, there! I love OPM. That's the title. Yeah. And so, you know, we did an all OPM show during my birthday, and the first time I hear people saying, so many people were going, perfect, perfect. So I said, oh my gosh, they really love OPM. The Pinoys
absolutely.
really love OPM.
Yeah, I mean, even the millennials, the Gen Zs.
Yes, they do.
Right? Dito ba? Till I Met You. All the famous songs.
Ano pa? Ano pa? Sige nga. Marami pa. Long time ago. Hello. Well, ako ay Pilipino. Ano pa ba? Marami pa. Mas alam.
But are these...
I think I'm in love.
I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love. But will it be a solo show?
No. I'm going to be with Sison and Maegan Aguilar.
Maegan Aguilar.
Yes.
We've had a few weeks ago, we had Lea Navarro, we've had the Mike Anupol. I mean, the music of the 70s, the 80s continues to live in our hearts.
The Filipino artist is just amazing. And we're making waves in other countries already, so that's an amazing thing.
Congratulations on the success of Hacienda Isabella and the success of original Filipino music.
Thank you. Please come and do your team buildings in Hacienda. We are very proud of our music, our food most especially, and our people.
And your website?
Fabulous. There's such good people.
And your website?
Well, www.haciendaisabella.com. .net pala tayo. I'm very techy.
Pop diva, OPM icon.
Thank you, Rico.
Kuh Ledesma, thank you so much for joining us in the
God
Final
bless
Word.
you all.
And before we go, here are words from Disney CEO Bob Iger on entrepreneurship. The heart and soul of a company is creativity and innovation. And that's the Final Word this Thursday, September the 7th. Join us again tomorrow for News You Can Use, News You Can Trust. I'm Rico Hizon. Stay safe, stay healthy. Good night.